All right, good morning guys. It's Nick with NK Landscaping. Again, as usual, we got a fun project today. These are one of my favorite types of non-hardscape jobs. So what we got going on here is a bunch of garden beds, and these clients don't really want to maintain them anymore. So we're going to be pulling out a bunch of these plants. There's some key plants that are going to be kept, like that larger rhododendron right there, and then we're going to find the center of this huge one, keep the center and tear out everything else. But basically all these front beds all the way around the house are getting eliminated, and luckily they got a spot on site, so we're going to load it up in the dump trailer and then we will haul it out back and dump it. But it should be pretty easy. We're going to get right to work here this morning and get torn out. So it's let's see how long this ends up taking us. It's 8:28 right now and we'll get right to it. So I went in and did the majority of the removal with the chainsaw, just so I don't have to push the excavator through all those branches. Kurt's going and trimming this existing rhododendron that we're going to be keeping, and then I'm going to come in there with the excavator and rip out all the roots and any of the other bushes, which is everything. The only thing staying in this bed is the rhododendron. So he's going to do a quick trim and we'll go right in there and rip everything else out. So it took about 40 minutes to get to this point. I took out this barberry as well. I talked to the client, they just said, get rid of it. And that was a full tear out. There were 2 stumps, a few bushes along the front, and a complete regrade. There's a big hump in the middle that we took out and raked out. So it is ready. They basically wanted us to leave it prepped for fabric and mulch. They're gonna handle that on their own. Now we're over to this side garden. We can still fit some more stuff in the trailer, so same thing, there's a couple stumps that have to come out. This rhododendron is going to stay, and the only other thing that's going to stay is over here we have this hydrangea. You can see the nice little balls. Everything else is coming out. All the weeds, the other rhododendron, got all this stuff around here. It's all coming out, so let's get to this one. So we're nearly around the front of the house here. We got all that ripped out. I got a little pile, and the trailer's pretty much full. I should be able to fit this little bit up until the corner. So that means the whole front of the house has fit into one dump trailer load, and then we're actually taking all the debris around the corner here. You can see kind of where it turns into like a wooded section there. Right back there, we're just gonna dump everything, kind of pat it all down. But then we'll round the corner. Everything's coming out except for that oak tree on the corner. And then we wrap around the back, but it's going good. It's pulling right out. It's nice. The ground is very hard. It's been very dry, so I can back the truck onto the lawn and not create too many divots. So let's keep getting cleaned up here. So aside from a little bit of hand raking, side is done here. Like I said, we're leaving that oak tree. I got to do a little cleanup just around that. They've got this little gravel like patio pad thing that they wanted to leave, so we'll just edge around that and blend that in. Now we're in the back here. Everything around this porch is going. Rhododendron, that holly, we got to be careful, that's part of the septic system. And then around this porch, including this area, we're leaving any trees, but all the plants are coming out, wrapping around here. Leaving this little bed, but everything here on the septic and the generator is coming out. So not a whole lot more. We basically have 2 out of the, I guess, 4 sections done. Our dump spot is right back there, so we already dumped load number 1. We've probably got a little less than half a load going right now, but we're going to continue on through here and get that all pulled out. This side is cleaned out now, kind of just following the old edge line. Kurt weeded this out. That looks so much better now. This section up by the septic pipe, it actually comes right out of the house right there. So I can't use the machine in there without worrying about hitting that. So that's all light stuff. Luckily, there's no big trees. Everything in here is mostly staying now. I took down, there was a little tree in the corner, and maybe we'll take out that one tree, but every other tree is staying. But everything surrounding the deck has got to go. I'm going to hop on the chainsaw, cut stuff like this, and this big bush back here. Any of the thick wooded stuff I'd like to get close to the stump, so that it makes it easier for me to see what's going on and pull the stump, especially working near a propane tank, a septic tank, and a generator. So we don't want to hit any of those. So let me hop on the chainsaw and get chopping. I got the majority of the stuff over here cleaned up. This, whatever it was, plant, it was really hard to get out of there. I threw the chain 2 times on the chainsaw, trying to get that out of there. And that's as far as I can reach, because there's the septic, and I don't want to drive on it. There's this little bit that's left, which I might be able to reach from over there, or down the driveway or something. But we had a full trailer load. It's time to dump that. And then I'm going to work on this center island, because that's got to get cleaned up, and that's easy because it's right here next to where the trailer is going to be. So let's go make a dump. So before I go and load up, I want to show you the finished product here. We got the front down to 1 bush. Nice and graded, raked out, ready for the client to do fabric and mulch of their color and choice. They can plant whatever they want in here. All this has been kind of raked through with the toothed bucket, so it's all broken up for them. Kurt's doing a final blow. It looks so much more open now, and that's what they were going for. We did that center island section, cleaned that up. I'm not sure what the plan is with that. They're just tired of looking at the junk. You can see over there I smushed all the big pile. I kind of packed that in place so it's not an eyesore. That's what they wanted. Same back here, we got all this out of here. And we bucket edged everything, and then Kurt tidied it up with the edging shovel. This is the biggest improvement, this area. Got rid of that huge, ugly bush that was there. It took forever to get out. And then we ended up doing this little corner by hand. Parked the truck right down here, so we didn't have to move the excavator 1,000 times, but that looks pretty good. All right, let's get this thing loaded up and we'll be done. Alright guys, that's a wrap. Everything's done, everything's put away. I think it looks good, came out good. So I'll see you on the next one. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff if you want. If not, that's cool with me too. While you're at it, check out Kurt. He's hiding over there. Check him out at NK Garage.
Hey guys.
He's got some videos for you that you might want to watch if you're into any tools. So go check him out. Link is down in the description. I'll see you on the next one.